Under the soft glow of arena lights, a restless tension coils through the air like a storm waiting to break. Fans from across continents fill the seats, waving Ukrainian flags on one side and South African colors on the other. In the ring stands destiny, cold, square, and silent, waiting for two men to write their names into its canvas. Oleksandr Usyk steps out first, calm as a monk, yet carrying the aura of a world-class technician ready to dissect whatever puzzle awaits. Messages. Each tap against the chin surprises the champion, forcing him into deeper study. Commentators murmur in disbelief as Usyk throws almost no left hands, choosing patience over risk. Mchunu's rhythm is strange, broken, unpredictable, a stop-start movement designed to make even elite fighters hesitate. And hesitate Usyk does, just long enough for Mchunu to steal the round with timing, accuracy, and confidence. The crowd senses something rare, a fight where Usyk must truly solve a puzzle before taking control. No fireworks, no chaos, just two brilliant minds reading each other in the darkness of round one. It is a beginning filled with tension, respect, and the promise of something far greater brewing beneath the surface. Round two opens with a new rhythm, but not from Usyk, rather from Mchunu, who continues to pepper the champion with his sharp right jab, that same unexpected weapon that keeps finding its way between Usyk's clubs. Each connection is small, quick, almost surgical, yet meaningful. Usyk still refuses to commit to his left hand. He circles, feints, prods, testing angles, trying to shake free from Mchunu's awkward rhythm. But the South African does not break character. His timing remains razor-sharp, his stance compact, his approach disciplined. When Usyk probes forward, Mchunu makes him pay with another fast jab, the kind that judges love and opponents hate. Round after round, Mchunu keeps upsetting Usyk's flow, winning exchanges with precision and confidence. By the third round, commentators are scoring the fight in Mchunu's favor. 2-1 for Mchunu, the unofficial card reads, and it's not wrong. The challenger is not simply surviving, he is controlling the pace and forcing Usyk to think harder than usual. In round 4, Usyk fires his first clean left hand, a strike that snaps Mchunu's head back and elicits gasps from the crowd. But Mchunu fires right back, cracking Usyk with a tight hook that proves he will not be intimidated. For the first time, the crowd wonders, is Usyk struggling? The puzzle remains unsolved, but the sparks are appearing. Small shifts of momentum in the air. Usyk is adapting slowly, beginning to find angle after angle, reading Mchunu's patterns, preparing to shift gears. But still, he waits, and across from him stands a challenger who refuses to give ground, who grows bolder with every round he steals. A storm is building, slow, quiet, inevitable, and when it breaks, the entire arena will feel it. Round 5 begins, and something changes in Usyk's eyes. The calculations are done. The download is complete. Suddenly, the champion who spent 4 rounds studying transforms into a conductor orchestrating a violent symphony. The jab becomes faster, more precise. The footwork sharpens. The angles multiply. Mchunu feels the air shift around him, pressure rising, oxygen thinning. Usyk unleashes combinations full of feints and pivots, painting pictures with punches. A quick uppercut slips between Mchunu's gloves, snapping his head upward. The crowd erupts. For the first time, Usyk's signature rhythm, the dancing, slicing, merciless rhythm, has arrived. Mchunu fires bravely, landing stiff counters, but the tide is turning. Usyk begins to drown him in movement, turning him left, then right, always disappearing from the angle Mchunu expects. By round 6, Usyk is not just attacking, he is dominating. He digs to the body, then fires upstairs with chilling precision. And then comes the moment the arena will never forget. The first knockdown. A left uppercut lands flush, followed by a second left to the side of the head. Mchunu collapses to the canvas, stunned, but not broken. He rises with pride burning through him, determined to fight on. Usyk senses the vulnerability, stalking with purpose, landing combinations that echo around the arena. But Mchunu survives the round. He refuses to surrender. Yet anyone watching can see it clearly now. Usyk has taken control of the narrative. The early puzzle is solved, the rhythm owned, the momentum seized. And as the fighters return to their corners, the crowd stands in anticipation of what is coming. Usyk is rising toward his peak, and Mchunu is stepping into the storm. Round 7 opens with Usyk fully transformed into the master boxer the world has come to fear. His footwork is mesmerizing, light, fast, almost playful, but deadly. He strikes with the precision of a surgeon, mixing touch shots with power punches, constantly changing levels and angles. Mchunu stays brave, still stepping forward, still looking for windows to counter. But each attempt is met with a pivot, a jab, or a slicing left hand that forces him to reset. Usyk is enjoying himself now. The smile creeping across his face reveals a man who thrives in chaos once he gains control. Commentators can barely contain their admiration. "This is beautiful boxing," they whisper. Usyk's combinations begin to flow like water. Body shots, head shots, hooks, uppercuts. He is no longer reacting to Mchunu. He is leading him, manipulating him. The South African fighter, though visibly weary, continues to show heart. His guard tightens, his feet slow, but his spirit remains unbroken. Usyk, however, senses the exact moment to strike. In round 8, he explodes with a vicious left hand that detonates against Mchunu's jaw, sending him to the canvas for the second time. The arena erupts in a thunderous wave of sound. Mchunu rises again, trembling but determined, refusing to let the fight slip from his grasp. Usyk spends the rest of the round dissecting him further, landing clean shots with frightening consistency. Mchunu swings back with desperation and pride, but the gap between them is widening rapidly. Usyk is no longer just winning, he is dismantling, and everyone can feel it. The end is approaching, and it will not be gentle. Round 9 begins with urgency from Mchunu, who throws himself into battle with everything he has left. He lands a clean body shot, then a sharp hook upstairs, punches that demonstrate his heart is still very much alive. The crowd roars in admiration for his courage. But Usyk remains unshaken. His breathing is steady, his posture relaxed, his eyes locked onto the target with predatory calm. Then, with the precision of a sniper, he begins the final assault. A blistering left hand crashes into Mchunu's face, followed by a pivot and another left from a new angle. A right hook clips the temple. Mchunu staggers. The crowd rises to its feet. Usyk moves in, methodical, disciplined, calculating, not wasting a single punch. He fires another left hand, a shot so clean and devastating that the sound cuts through the arena like thunder. Boom! Mchunu falls for the third time. The referee takes one look, waves his arms, and ends it. Oleksandr Usyk wins by TKO. The arena explodes with applause as the champion lifts his gloves skyward. Mchunu, battered but proud, nods in respect, knowing he pushed a great fighter into deep waters. Usyk stands tall, sweat dripping, heart steady, eyes glowing with the fire of a man who knows he has proved something once again, not just to the world, but to himself. The announcer's voice echoes, still undefeated, and still the WBO cruiserweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. Fans chant his name, camera flashes burst like fireworks, and the champion exits the ring with the calm confidence of a man who has mastered his craft. The fight had tested him, challenged him, forced him to adapt. But in the end, Usyk did what he always does. He solved the puzzle. He rose above the chaos, and he conquered.